Here we go, cyber friends. This is our new review for the loose Mach Crush SLP. Here we go, 2021. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cyber friends, so we're gonna start like every good review. Let's talk about the features first, all the specifications out of the way so we can get into my personal opinion and maybe different things I noticed about this specific combo, right? So the first things first, the reel. The reel is graphite frame. What does that mean? That means it's all plastic. It doesn't have an aluminum frame or any type of light metal, super light metal frame. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Luz has been working with this for a while. I haven't heard many people complain about them breaking, bending, or anything like that. Of course, the metal will give you a little bit more stability. However, like I said, it's not a problem. Plastic is fine. It makes it super light, and they have been working with it for a while, so it's not gonna be a problem at all. Graphite frame. Now the actual ratio, the gear ratio is the same as most loops with the 7.5 to 1. What does that mean? That means when you reel in every full loop, it gets you 30 inches of line that you're retrieving. So it's somewhat in the middle towards the top. Most reels out there are between 4 to about 10. I think there are some that are 11 or 12, like the Speed Devil from Caskin. That's one of the fastest ones that I heard of. They also, some companies make like 10 or 9. But so 7 is medium high, right? If you would, which is perfect because you can work pretty much every lure out there. If you need to slow it down, then you just slow down your retrieve. So that's not a problem. 20 pounds of drag on this reel. Very self-explanatory as far as and then it has the wing grips, right? As far as the brakes has the loose multi-brake system or multi-system brake, sorry. That means it has the dual system, right? So it has your basic magnetic brake, but it also has a 4-level centrifugal brake. I'm about to show you here real quick. It's not that hard to pick it up, but I have the line in there. So as you can see, let me hide my face. You can see that 4 different levels, and a very cool feature that this has, you can see that on and off. Shimano is the other company that I know for a fact has the centrifugal brake systems on a lot of their reels, but they do not indicate whether it's on or off. You have to know, you have to guess, you have to kind of look at the thing and make it make sense, right? If it's down, if it's pressed down and it's creating friction against that disc, then you know it's on. But if you're not very mechanically oriented person, it's hard, you can't tell, right? Now this one they put in there, it's on and it's off, so that's the centrifugal brake system. And then on the other side, it has also the magnetic brake system. And then it gives you 10 different levels that you can customize your own brake depending on the weather conditions, depending on your skill level. So what that does, it gives you 50 different levels that you can brake on. Realistically, it would only be 30, right? Because it has 10 different levels here on the magnetic side. However, with the brake system, with the centrifugal brake system, if you turn all of them off, you have 10 levels. If you turn 1 on, another 10 levels, 2 on, another 10 levels, 3 on, another 10 levels, and then 4 on, another 10 levels, right? So that will give you 50. However, most people will do either 4 on, 4 off, or 2 on. You want to turn them in pairs just because it keeps it more balanced, right? It's not like 4 different things putting pressure, but only one of them is on. So it's gonna be going sideways a little, and it's gonna burn that one brake. So if you have two, it's a little more balanced because it's one on each side. The two, not the two next to each other, but the two across. All right, so that's too much on the reel. I don't think I'm forgetting anything besides the fact that this does click. Your spool tension knob, it does click. I think you can hear that. I know a lot of people care about that. It's actually a deal breaker for some people. I don't personally care for that. However, it is a thing that it has. And now we can get into the rod. The rod is 7-foot medium heavy with the fast action. It's all one piece blank with the IMA graphite. That's just the grading system they use for the quality of the actual graphite they use in here. That's pretty average for the price range of about under $100. Then it has the wind grip, you know, just like every other loose. If you ever had a loose before, you're familiar with that feeling of the wind grip. It's sticky, it feels sticky. Once it gets wet, it gets even more sticky. Pretty good color. Some people don't like the one solid piece handle. They like the use of the brake. However, I think this is even better because if you're a smaller kid or a person who likes to just grab them from different areas other than right here, which is like the most average way of holding it, then you have more space to grab it with. For the guides, we have stainless steel with titanium inserts, so that's above average for this price range. And then you have the loose custom full contact seat technology, right? Which means the actual reel it's got this seat that touches the blank directly, kind of like a skeleton bottom. That's pretty good. Again, this handle feels really good. It's really friendly for your for the clencher of your hand. It allows you to grab onto different areas. Very good. All right, so now that we got those features out of the way, let's get into my own personal opinion. Number one, the launching, the casting abilities of Luz, it's equal to none. Honestly, I believe this is way better than Shimano, than Daiwa, than what else I have? 1-3 Fishing, Abu Garcia, and the Quantum, right? Way better than Quantum 2. When it comes to casting, right? I'm talking about casting specifically. The distance you get on this is crazy. I was throwing the 1/2-inch lipless rattle trap. I was also throwing Carolina rig with 3/4, and that went about 75 yards, no lie. It launches out there. I have another SLP reel. I have the inshore custom from Luz, and it's very similar to that. So if you have any of the SLPs before, it's basically the same style, right? Super low profile, very small in your hand. I have that one, so I'm very familiar with this. I think it's a step up from all the other Machs, the Mach 1 or the Mach Crush 2, the other orange one. A different picture for this one. Normally they like green, right? Or orange. This one is orange, but then they made this into metallic gray, which I think is really good because if you ever experience with the orange one, it gets super nasty, super dirty right here. So you won't have that problem with this reel, with this rod. Also the handle is one piece, so that's another big difference. Normally has that break in between where you can see the blank in the middle. So you can only grab the top or the bottom. This one you can grab it all across the way. But as I mentioned before, this might be a turn off for some people. I personally think it's very comfortable. I like it. I like the bottom part, how it's it has bigger profile than the rest of the grip. I love the wing grips. Also, the hook keeper is up here. There's not much to say, really. I mean, it launches. If you buy a loose, you're expecting to launch this way out there, and this does not disappoint. It's really good. But before I say anything else, let's talk to the expert.
I thought that it can cast pretty far. It's pretty smooth also when you reel in. I also really like the grip down here. It's a good fitting for my hand and probably for most others also. Yeah, it's mine. It's my combo. I personally think that it's better than most of the reels that I have here, including my Shimano. This one. And that's what's the name right there. I also think it's better than this one. A lot better than this one, just way farther. Oh. No, you can't just way farther if it has. This. It can't cast farther than it has this. And don't forget to buy some of his merch. Look how cool it is. You can find it in the description down below.
Alright, fisher friends, so there you have it. That is the official review from myself. Just my opinion based on my experiences, which is not a lot. I'm not a pro or anything like that. And final thoughts on this is definitely if you like the Mach models, if you like loose, this is definitely a must-have. Really good, budget-friendly combo. And you heard the opinion from the master of disaster, right? This is his baitcaster. I usually go with the left hands. He's a lefty, so he likes the right hand reel. So we got it for him. We went out there, we tried it. I haven't done like a 6-month usage of this or anything like that. We only tried it 2 different days, but it's really good. So if you like it, go for it. It's really good. If you don't mind the handle, I personally think it's an upgrade all around. Really small, really compact. So hopefully you enjoyed. This is just our honest opinion. We're not sponsored by anybody or anything like that. This is 100% our opinion. We do have multiple brands. We're not married to any single brand or anything like that. We were launching lures, different types all day. So yeah, if you like the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to get some of this merch and support the channel swag, the link is in the description. Thank you for watching and have yourself a great fishing day. Later.